Hi and welcome to the channel. In this video we're going to take a wee look at the wheels on the Traveller here. These are 4.5-inch S reverse and they're starting to get a little bit marked in a couple of places, so I want to take these wheels off, give them a good refurbish back to Old English white, because these are actually currently Rover Aram white. So get them back to Old English white and have them ready to go back on the car again. But I thought maybe for a bit of a difference, maybe for the shows this year, if we're allowed to go to any, is we do a wheel change. So I have two sets of wheels here I want to try. These are BWA 5x10s. These are quite a rare wheel, sometime mid-60s from what I understand. So these are in the correct silver and everything as well. So these just need tyres, put them on. But I want to see how they sit out from the car, whether they're too wide or if I could use them. And the other wheel is this. It's a KN Minotaur 5x10 again, and again these need a tidy up as well, so a little bit of a refurbishment and a paint, and possibly put these on the car as well, but again need new tyres. These ones are getting quite scuffed on the outer side, so I may keep these tyres for auto testing if I go back to auto testing a Mini again. So first of all, I want to measure how far out this wheel sits. Now this won't be an exact science because it depends on obviously the bulging, on how the tyre stretched on the 4.5 rim compared to the 5-inch rim. Both are 165s by 70 or 10s, so on all tyres. So it obviously depends on how the stretch is on the 4.5 over the 5s, but we get a rough idea. So we put a straight edge up. We can measure out from the wing. We're sitting there at just shy of 5 centimeters, so it's 1 inch, just over 1 inch and 3/4, sitting out past the bodywork at the front. So that's at the center line of the hub as well. So I'll do the same on all three wheels and see how they compare. So first thing, get the car jacked up and get this wheel off. Okay, so the first wheel I've tried here is the BWA, so I'll just do the same exercise as I did with the S reverse. So put the straight edge up. Like I said, this won't be an exact science, but it gives a rough idea. Center line to here, and we're coming in at 2 inches from the wing to the edge of the tyre. So if I went with a 145 profile tyre, obviously that'll bring that in as well, so I could change these to a 145 profile perhaps as well if I decide to go down this route. So I did have these wheels on the car before I had disc brakes, so they did sit in a little further on the drums, and I think the style suits the car well. It's the right era as well, so these are a nice wheel. I do like them. So we will see what the Mini Light style wheel is against compared to this one as well. So at the minute still undecided. So the next thing I'll do is repeat the exercise, I'll put the KN Minotaur on and we'll measure and see what the difference is. Okay, so I've swapped now onto the KN Minotaur, so the Mini Light style wheel. We do the same exercise again, straight edge of the center line. See, we're sitting in there just about the 2-inch mark, so just over 5.5 centimeters. So obviously with this wheel and tire combination, it is a little wider than the S reverse. So again, maybe running with a 145, maybe get a nice period looking treaded 145 tire might actually look quite good, especially going with the cafe racer style as well. So again, obviously if we are doing it, we definitely won't be going with the anthracite on these, so these will be being refurbished to a more suitable colour for the era. So yeah, still a few decisions to make on that one, but we'll repeat the exercise on the rear and see. Obviously with the wooden batten on the rear does give it a little bit of a wheel arch extension of sorts, so we'll see what it looks like on the back. Okay, so let's do the same exercise at the back. So with the 4.5 reverse wheel, the straight edge at the center line of the wheel, we measure off the wooden batten here, and we are sitting at exactly 1 inch, so nearly 2.5 centimeters. So 1 inch on the rear with the reverse steel. And the BWA is coming in just actually in and around about the inch as well. And lastly, the Minotaur is 1.25 inches. So again, I think with the 145 tires on either of the alloys will bring the wheels kind of in line, or maybe even a little bit narrower than what the S reverse is. So yeah, a little bit of food for thought there. Just as a footnote here, I had one of the Minolite style wheels off with no tire on it, so I thought I'd give it a refurbishment anyway. And I did think about this gold. Some of the works cars had gold Minolites, so I thought, why not do some of mine up gold, and I'd have them in the garage on the wheel display when I get it built. But I just couldn't resist trying it up against the Traveller to see. So get a comparison with the gold wheels against the green and the white, so as opposed to silver. So yeah, put it in the comments below what you think of the gold, or should I stick with going back to silver again, or other wheel combinations that you might think of which might look quite good. But I'm kind of deciding between either the Minolite, the BWA, or the reverse wheel going back on again. I do have a set of 3.5 S wheels, standard S wheels, but they are a little bit narrow, and I do like a bit of a wider rim on my car. So yeah, I just thought I'd stick it on there and see what it looks like. Okay, so there you have a very quick video just of my thoughts for replacement wheels, temporary replacement wheels for the Traveller here. So be keen to hear what your thoughts are, so remember to drop a comment in the comment section below, and hopefully there'll be a future video of what choice I go with as well, so we update on that. So yeah, until then, please remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.